My name is Andy Boyan with Chainlink Labs. This is Chainlink Live with Polkamon, and we have Leif and Lennart here. Okay, why don't we go ahead and get started? Why don't you guys tell our community, how did you get involved in the crypto space? Where did Polkamon come from? How did this all get started?
Yeah, great. So yeah, my name is Leif from Germany. I'm working as a software engineer since a few years, and in the last years increasingly got into the crypto space. And in the last years there was also my interest for crypto and especially NFTs built up more and more. And yes, maybe you take over and introduce yourself.
I'm Lennart, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Polkamon. I think I started with crypto back in 2017, like when the market went up, and obviously crashed after that. And at that time, I said I wanted to get involved in the crypto space because I want to be in it from the beginning when the next hot phase starts. So I was always looking for what's going next here, and worked in the DeFi space before. Also did a few app-related startups, and now I'm happy to work with Leif, who's a longtime friend of mine in the same project.
Fantastic. I got in 2017 as well, just to be interested. It was interesting, and I needed, one of my friends needed to be the Bitcoin guy. So it's awesome to see people who came in at that time are now working in the space, are building, are making things come to life, real projects and with real applications. And hopefully this, current session that we're in is the market's really excited about crypto leads to even more. That's, one of the things we love to see about this space. So where did Polkamon come from? What's the basis of the project? Just tell us what's the pitch about this special NFT?
Okay. So Polkamon are at the base digital collectibles, animated collectibles in the form of monsters, but it's much more than that, because we had the idea that the NFT space is great, but we wanted to have some kind of nostalgic feeling when you interact with our product. So we thought nearly everybody in our age and younger, of course, and probably older, at some time in their life interacted with booster packs, like with trading cards or stickers. And we wanted to combine these two, like digital collectibles and booster packs, because it's pretty exciting to open something where you don't know what's inside there, and then if you're lucky, you get something ultra rare that you can trade and show off, for example. And this is a kind of a rush that we wanted to bring onto this digital or the crypto space.
Yeah, I used to play Hearthstone. And one of the things I love about that game is the attention to detail that they paid to opening packs. It's a digital pack. You drag your mouse over and you click the button, but it has this feel to it, and you open it and there's this explosion and the sound that comes with it that makes it this really visceral, exciting thing. Just even for opening a free pack, you've got a chance to get something that's a legendary in their case. And in this case, now with NFTs, there are these provably rare, unique things, so that they have this value that now transfers to other people in a way that's just we haven't seen really before. So that's fantastic. Can you guys talk a little bit about the art for Polkamon? I'm going to show this one. Actually, let's talk about this one, the Chainlink one, and how you're doing Polkamon for different kinds of projects. I'll show this to our viewers, and then we'll talk a little bit about the art and how that comes to life.
Okay, maybe before we go on to that, I go into a little bit more detail, because when you open a booster pack, there are 3 different or randomly created Polkamon inside. They have different types, like you see on screen right now, the turtle, Uniturtle base type, and different horns. And then we also have this glitter effect, which is pretty rare. It's like the holo from trading cards. And when you open a booster pack with 3 Polkamon inside of it, you get these completely randomly created Pokemon. And so we decided that we wanted to create some super special and exciting new editions every week and every month. And so this is probably like how the Chainlink Uniturtle came to life. Yeah, because obviously we're integrating Chainlink a lot for the random numbers.
Yeah.
And so it was like a no-brainer to create an homage, or how would you say it, to the Chainlink project.
Well, this is great. And I've seen some other ones too on your site. There was a Bitcoin dragon that was like the super rare launch thing. It was this beautiful golden dragon. And I believe there was an Elrond one as well. And I'm assuming you guys have other releases in the works or that have come out. So these Pokemon, they have these traits. And how many are there? Are there 4 different traits or 5 different traits that are determined?
Yeah, it depends. We have color, we have glitter, horn, type, and background. And also the specials where we kind of mix up a lot of them. For example, the specials usually have only one background. And yeah, but the base Pokemon have actually 5 traits, in the moment at least, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some hinting on your site about adding potential audio elements as well. So it seems like you guys are busy. I hope that's not leaking alpha. It was on your website, so that's good there. And you said you're using Chainlink to determine these traits. So Chainlink VRF for our audience is our random number generator. It's a way to get numbers on chain in a secure fashion. It's encrypted so nobody can game what that random number will be. And you guys are using it to determine these traits in an integration. Can you talk a little bit about that and how it works? Like, is it one number that determines a preset Pokemon with traits, or is there one for each trait? How does that work?
Yeah, maybe a little bit to our experience with Chainlink VRF. We were like prototyping a few months ago, and then we discovered Chainlink VRF, or we knew it before actually, but then we tried it for the first time. And yeah, of course, it's a great way to get numbers or random numbers that create trust, which can not be tampered with by us. And we actually use one random number from Chainlink per booster pack and create 3 Pokemon from it. And the random number we get from Chainlink is a 32-byte random number, and we usually use 1 to 2 bytes per trait, for example, for the color. And the random number, or the random number which was which we get from this 2 bytes, we use for the color. This determines which color the Pokemon will have in the end. For example, the rareness for black is way below 1%, and then we use only a small range of these 2-byte random numbers, which are possible for 2 bytes, and for the black color. Yeah.
So black is one of your hyper rare Pokemon colors. Okay, cool. So if you guys are opening packs and you come across a black one, this is what I never know with NFT is like I open one and then you've got to spend the time and figure out what is rare. And so that's part of the mystery. Not only what are you going to get, but then gaming with the community and figuring out like what does everybody have? What are the probabilities here? So we know black is one of them. How is your community reacting to these? Are you guys having some fun there and you guys are getting some following?
Yeah, we actually I think we've got over 600,000 Pokemon opened through booster packs by now.
Yeah,
I mean we just launched 3 weeks ago. It's pretty cool. I didn't expect that much of attention for the project. So we're absolutely hyped, working day and night to create more exciting stuff. I think one thing that I find completely cool is that the community already is building tools around to determine which is the rarest Pokemon on OpenSea, for example. Because what we right now deliver is just the rarities for each characteristic, like the color and so on, and you have to wrap your head around it and then see if it's rare or not. so it's cool to see that the community is using this to help each other and to build something on that. And we want to integrate it into our main product too, like the rarity score, for example, that you have one number to see how rare is your Pokemon really.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, that's what we're seeing across the crypto space is when the community gets involved, they start building these tools, and then those that get integrated into products when they're good ideas, and great things happen. So that's fantastic to see. There's a question here in the chat. I am seeing your questions in chat, and it is about a battle system. And I wasn't sure about this myself, but like, is there another game part of this, or are these collectibles only? How does Pokemon fit into that?
You want yeah. Yeah, of course, if you find our project on the internet, you directly think of like, this has to be a battle system. Initially, we wanted to start with like a cool way of interacting with NFTs and creating a collectible ecosystem. But like, we've got so much positive feedback from the community and already people in the community working on gaming aspects that we, of course, want to integrate it. And so one thing that's floating around quite for some while now is like the battle arena. And we didn't decide 100% with which gaming aspect we want to start first, because there are so many off-chain and on-chain variants. But one thing for sure, if we will release the on-chain variant quite soon, then it will be about winning Pokemon as a prize.
Okay, cool. So they're collectibles, and they were intended as collectibles, but you've got community demand, and so you guys are listening to demand. And if you have an active community, then they're helping. It sounds like. Yes,
and so our overall vision is to create not only a collectible ecosystem, but also a gaming ecosystem to bring all the people who aren't crypto native into the crypto world. Because when you interact with, as a non-crypto native, when you interact with something you can collect, you can like grab it a little more. You can understand it more than a coin or some sort of more technical blockchain project.
Yeah, right. An emotional connection to a token, like a ticker symbol, is really hard to make, and people manage to do it, but it's not as accessible. I mean, just in the last month, the excitement around NFTs in general, it speaks to that. If they're art based, or they have some association with an artist or a musician, then that already connects to somebody's narrative and emotional connection. So it's kind of a natural way for people to get invested, not just financially, into a project. I mean, and that's what I see again throughout the crypto ecosystem, is when people invest their time and their energy and their emotion, that's where projects succeed. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Do you guys have, speaking of emotional connection, do you guys have favorites? Oh, actually, I want to go back. I'll save that one for the end. I want to ask about the art. Who are the artists for these? They look so great. I'm going to show the Chainlink one again. How does this art come to be? They're just so fantastic.
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah. So we're working with a local team, actually, of artists here in Hamburg. They are Hamburg-based. This is where we kind of come from, although we are sitting in Oldenburg right now, which is also northern Germany town. But so the team of artists, they are from Germany, and they are, I don't even know how did we find them.
Actually, so I don't know. Do we have enough time to go a few months back?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So in the beginning, we wanted to just create a collectible NFT set and trade that on marketplaces like OpenSea. And we quickly came up with the idea that we wanted to create some kind of unicorn stuff, because that always works, And we were searching for somebody, because unfortunately I'm not able to design those cute monsters, and neither on ourselves. So we were looking for partnering with something here, with some company, and we just Googled actually and found out that there's this cool agency, creative agency that's focused on creating animated things. I think they've already been in a few movies we all know, but we can't talk about that in detail. Yeah, and that's how it came to life.
Yeah. Yeah, in the end, we're actually by the animations they had on YouTube for some movies, so we can't talk about it, but yeah. And they also had this unicorn style, and
Well, this is great. Someone has asked, what's the name of the link-pilled turtle we have here? Uniturtle.
Yeah, that's a uniturtle. The base is the uniturtle, and because it's the Chainlink uniturtle, it's the Chainlink uniturtle. So
Chainlink uniturtle. All right.
Yeah. So we're doing a special edition Polkamon.
Yeah.
Like every week now, or we're trying at least, and so to utilize like the base type of the uniturtle or the unidragon or something, and make it even more special and more rare for the great projects we're working with.
Yeah.
And you've had Elrond and Chainlink. Have you had other ones that I've missed?
Ethereum, actually.
Oh, an Ethereum one. And then you have more coming, hopefully.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We also had like the Polygon Unifairy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Polygon Unifairy was last week until last night, and Uniturtle took her place. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that just happened. Fantastic. It's good to know. So back to this question about gaming, I wanted to ask you guys more generally, where do you see, now you're like smack in the middle of NFT gaming and you're really starting to explore this. You've got a community behind you. Where do you see blockchain gaming going? Where do you see it coming from? We've seen some, success in the past from some early starters like Axie and Gods and Chains and things like that. And now it seems like there's this rising demand. Where do you guys see this coming from, and where do you see it going?
Yeah, I think one great question is how much of the game will be on-chain in the future? If it's like the whole game that's on-chain, which is, for example, on Ethereum, not doable in the moment because gas fees are way too high. But yeah, of course, there are other chains. But yeah, I mean, that's a question. If you put the whole game on-chain or just parts of it, my opinion on that, or my personal opinion on that, is that at least this ownership model of the in-game items, yeah, it just makes sense that there will be some kind of on-chain mechanism to track ownership of this in-game items. And NFTs are, of course, NFTs are the best ownership model for individualized items. So I guess, my opinion is that for sure this ownership will be on-chain in the future. And with Polkamon, I mean, maybe we can create our vision is to create the first large use case for NFT-based ownership in games. And yeah, probably in the near future, it will be rather off-chain games, but maybe in future also games where the whole logic is on-chain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think having the ownership about the characters and the equipment you have in game to really be the owner of that is something pretty powerful. Because I remember back when I played World of Warcraft a lot when I was in school, and I was one of like the biggest guilds and playing like each and every minute out of school, and in the end, like I had to focus that I can end school with a successful grade. So I had to, or I wanted to get rid of my account, and obviously the policies didn't allow that. And I invested so much time into the game, and it was my character, especially from I was like 14 or something, and not being able to sell it or just do it illegally on eBay or something didn't feel right.
Yeah.
What did you do? Because I did the same thing. I played WoW as well, and then when I was done, I had to make that choice. Like, what am I going to do? Am I just going to let the account expire or what? And I ended up sharding. Like, I don't, if people played World of Warcraft, you could disenchant items and like destroy them forever. I sharded a whole bunch of my stuff just to like, because I didn't want anybody else to have it, or I didn't want to be tempted. I just wanted to be done with it. But it was that same feeling. Like, I spent a long time and made good friends, like had good memories associated with that. And now it's just dust, digital dust. NFTs are like this really different model. And I think it might take some getting used to for gamers to get used to, you know, what do I do with this? Now I can keep this emotional connection, or I can save it like a collectible in these ways. You know, and once you have that digital ownership, then of course, well, you also need digital fairness. You need the certainty of fairness, because if I have something and it has value that can transfer, well, you want to make sure people don't take advantage of that, or you know, use insecure systems and things like that. So, to me, these kind of things go hand in hand. We got a good question. Do you have people with game experience on the team, or are you expanding to game experience, or are you looking to find people with game design experience?
Yeah, we're from Hamburg. Hamburg is kind of the capital of gaming in Germany, I would say, when it comes to game development. So we have a lot of connections into the game development scene, I would say. Mm-hmm. And we also have a lot of great people in the community who are really, really into games. And yeah, some of them are already integrated into the team and help us with concepts and designs and this stuff we need for Polkamon-based games, or for the integration of Polkamon into games, actually. So yeah, I think we are building up gaming expertise, and we have some in the team already.
Yeah. But you can probably imagine how time intensive like developing a sophisticated 3D game is. I mean, that takes several years, and so we don't want to let our community wait with these kind of games for too long, because everybody is like, let me utilize my whole collection.
Yeah.
So probably the first versions of our gaming mechanisms will be a little bit more about not Unity 3D stuff, although we already have some people in the community working in this direction. But I don't know, am I allowed to talk about the stake battles a bit?
Maybe a bit, yeah.
Okay, so alpha, I like it.
We are working on this cool concept from one of our I think most loyal friends from the community, and he came up with the idea of stake battles, so that you can because we are launching staking, I think, this week.
Yeah.
So that you can stake your whole Pmon token, the native token from our project, to earn additional staking rewards. But I mean, that's kind of the base concept you've seen. You've seen in a lot of DeFi projects. But we want to let people utilize their collection, and even their rare or their common green uni sheets, which is pretty common, to win in battles to get staking rewards. So I'm not going into more detail. Leif is already looking angry at me.
Not really.
Yeah, but that's an idea we're currently discussing, and
yeah. So we talk about this as well across the DeFi and crypto ecosystem. The best way to get involved with projects is to join the community, and you can have a place in deciding what this staking looks like, what the battles look like, if you're able to participate with the Polkamon community. If you're a part of the Chainlink community, join both. If you're a part of the Polkamon community, join both, because there's plenty of ways that we all work together, like this Q&A, for instance, or with technology integrations such as Chainlink VRF. We're the Chainlink Labs. We're super excited about Polkamon. It was our highest VRF call. It was our record with your launch, with the amount of calls to Chainlink VRF. So we're just excited to see people using these products, and to get excited about collectibles and all sorts of these new gaming things. I've got one more question here about staking. If you guys can't talk about staking yet, you want to save some for the blog post, I understand as well. But we do have an ask about returns you can get on staking. Is there a financial component that will be part of this, a DeFi component?
I mean, the pool for staking comes from actually the booster openings, where a large part of the Pmon, our native token that you use for the booster opening, gets burned. But some parts are used for staking, and for example, for the Pmon staking, like the ERC20 staking, the usual staking. But we will also use other parts of the burned Pmon or the used Pmon for other kinds of staking. So yeah, there will of course be a financial reward, like it's usual in the DeFi space actually.
So yeah, like when you're doing the Pmon staking, you will get rewarded by your APY. Depends on how large your share of the overall staking pool will be, and of course on about how many booster packs will be opened.
Yeah, I mean, everything in crypto works on incentives. And so it's good to hear. It seems like your community is involved. We can tie those emotional incentives to some of those financial incentives. Some cool things can happen, especially in the NFT space as well. Guys, this has been a fantastic conversation. I've learned more about Polkamon. We've got a great viewer base here as well. I appreciate the questions that are coming in. What's next for Polkamon? Like, what's on your short-term roadmap? And then I think we've covered the longer-term roadmap as well for eventually a larger, 3D type game. So short and midterm for this year, what are we seeing for Polkamon coming up?
Yeah, in general, in the short term or in the midterm, maybe also, we are rather targeting like the crypto communities, the crypto natives. So we concentrate a lot on staking rewards, for example. Besides the Pmon, so the token staking, we will also launch something. Yeah, I would call it NFT staking, but maybe it's more like of a trainer staking, which rewards you as a Polkamon holder and a collector if you, for example, have the rarest Polkamon, or you have like a set of special Polkamon, and this will go into the NFT staking pool, and you will also get financial rewards for that if you collect the right Polkamon. We will also launch the reverse swapping, where you can swap back Polkamon to Pmons, to the token. This is also something which is really, really important or demanded from our community, because a lot of guys have like too many Uniships and want to swap them back to Pmon or to boosters. But we also have some kind of other, or a lot of other ideas what you can do with, 100 green Uniships. So there will be a lot of cool stuff coming to utilize these common Polkamon.
I don't know, did you collect something in your childhood, like trading cards or something?
Yeah, I still have basketball cards and things like that.
And one thing that is quite annoying for me, or was quite annoying for me, is like you buy all these booster packs, and then you've got so many common cards or stickers nobody wants. And of course, this is something native to booster packs, and a lot of people from our community always say like, "What should I do with all my green Uniships?" And I think we're in the situation where we can, as a crypto NFT project, solve this issue. To really make use of all your common cards through gamification or through NFT staking, or to utilize to buy back Pmon with your set of green Uniships, for example.
That's a cool idea. I feel like we've seen things like Binance deals with dust. Like if you sell, 1 ETH, but there's always like this tiny little bit left over just because of the rounding error and how things work. And they're managing to do things with dust. And I think there are some creative approaches that people can do with green sheep or dust or whatever it happens to be to bring value to users. We've got more questions, so let's do a couple more. Do you guys have time?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Great. We've got people viewing. We'll have more people who watch later for time zone, but it's great to see more of these questions. Are you guys thinking about any mobile app?
Yes. So I'm pretty passionate about that. And to be honest, I wanted to have a mobile app on 31st of March when we launched. So I'm more a product guy who did design and product development in the past. But through my contact with Leif and our developer team, I had to learn software development to be one of the gang. And so I learned React Native development, and already founded a few startups in this space. And I thought I'd utilize just my knowledge on that to build a basic, I would call it Polkamon Explorer, where you can add your wallet address and see your collection, filter it, sort it, and so on. And it was ready when we launched our product, but we couldn't launch it because of difficulties with App Store policies. But we solved that now and are doing some last performance tweaks. And I think we will release it this end of this week or beginning of next week for Android and iOS.
You guys have staking coming eventually. You guys have a new mobile app coming. You guys are launching a ton this month. So this is actually really good timing.
By the way,
sorry.
Can I share a screen here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let me try it. Share screen. Okay, that's easy. Now we just have to find the app. So you should now see
these screens? Oh, yeah. Cool.
So what you're seeing here is the Explorer section of our app, where you can also see the unique total in full action, and with all the properties and the description, the metadata you get with that NFT, and Bitcoin Dragon, for example, which has retired last week. And it's pretty straightforward. You can filter for special editions and so on, and scroll through your whole collection at a quite good performance, I think. And then you can place your filters, so you only see the most important things for your collection. And that's pretty much it in the beginning. But of course, we're looking forward to improve on that. And some main, how do I stop that? Okay, some pretty cool thing would be to use Apple Pay and Google Pay to buy Pmon on that, because that would open our ecosystem to non-crypto natives and to the whole world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fantastic, cool. Well, we got a mobile alpha leak screens. I've got a number of questions about fees in here, and you guys are on Ethereum, and Ethereum fees are a challenge for everybody developing on Ethereum. Do you have plans to deal with fees in some way to enhance user experience? There's a number of suggestions in the comments, and I'm sure this is a topic in your chat, as it is in everybody's chat in crypto. But what are you guys doing about fees or thinking about fees?
Yeah, just now we are working on a improved version of our smart contract on Ethereum, actually, which will be a bit more gas efficient. But in the end, Ethereum in the moment it's just expensive. You have to deal with it. So we are also working a lot actually on going on different chains. Our partnership with Elrond, for example, shows the direction. Was Polygon also. It's not feasible in the moment to stay only on Ethereum. And so we will launch on other chains also, where it's just more gas efficient to open boosters, to mint NFTs. In the moment it costs $60 to mint an NFT, or roughly $60 to mint an NFT on Ethereum. A lot of this is really beginning to become an entry barrier for people, and so you have to go on other chains, and that's what we are working on in the moment. And we'll probably launch the next chain or another network in the next weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for a community out there, everybody I know who's building on Ethereum understands. Like, we're all users. We all use ETH for various things, and so we feel the fees, and then we understand the fees as well. So that is not an ignored issue in the community at all. So definitely people are working on it, and we're seeing some cool solutions with bridges to layer 2s and other chains and back and forth and all these kinds of things. So man, we're getting a lot of questions here. I'm going to do one more because we're running on time here. Is there any way to cooperate with other NFT games? There's some really good questions here. But are there ways to cooperate with other NFT games or projects? David F. asked, is it possible to roam an open world environment with Unisheep somewhere else? Like, is that something that can happen in the future? I know it's not now, but.
Yeah, of course. I mean, NFTs are about giving the ownership to the users and also allowing, I would call it third-party applications and other developers to play with your NFT collection. So, and in the end, an NFT collection belongs to the community and the user. So, I mean, you can even stop other companies and developers and people from using the NFTs, the Polkamon NFTs. So I would actually love to see other applications integrating Polkamon. And we already now see the first beginnings of it. We are, for example, we are participating into a hackathon where the community builds stuff for Polkamon and all these things. So it's actually amazing how active the community and also other projects are. And right now, one of our business dev guys is in a call with another large NFT project and talking about a cooperation. And so there's a lot of stuff happening in the moment. And I think for sure we will see cooperations with other NFT projects.
Awesome. That's great to hear. We're gonna end the conversation here. But I want to just let the community know, if you want to see these things happen, you want to see them move to other chains, you want to see projects get on Binance or do all these things, join the community and help drive that conversation. If you want to see new designs, somebody else asked up above, that's the way to get involved, is join communities and be active. Where can this community, this audience, follow Polkamon and get involved with your community and project?
I think the best entry point is Twitter, actually, and there you find links to our Discord and our Telegram, for example, and also to our Medium posts. Or what would you say?
Yeah, Twitter to get like the updates. We've got nearly 60,000 followers there. We have a quite active Telegram group with over 30,000 people. And you can find all the links on polkamon.org. .com. Polkamon.com. And we've also have a Discord. Like, I pretty much love Discord because you can have like these focused discussions in different channels with your community and work on things like the staking battles and so on. So yeah, go on to our website, polkamon.com, and at the bottom of the website you can see all the different socials and links to our Discord.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for coming on and talking about Polkamon. We've been talking for the past couple of weeks and I've been excited about this. Thank you to the community who came. Your questions are fantastic, very active. Like and subscribe to this channel. We do this with a bunch of cool projects, and share this as well. This video will be available on YouTube in perpetuity. So I want to say thanks to my colleague Mark, who's helping out on the YouTube chat side, and to everybody for coming. We'll see you guys next time on Chainlink Live. Stay tuned to our channel. Go check out Polkamon. And yeah, thanks for coming today. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for having us, Andy.
Thank you.